Good evening, Kevin. As the midterm elections approach, Senate races across the country are being watched closely, but political observers agree that Pennsylvania's Senate race has been the most interesting to follow. So let's get into those poll numbers. For the Democrats, frontrunner Lieutenant Governor John Fetterman leading with 59% of the vote. NBC has called Fetterman to win the Democratic primary. He will be spending this election night and likely celebrating his victory in the hospital after suffering from a stroke on Friday. Trailing far behind him, runner-up Connor Lamb with 27% of the vote, Malcolm Kenyatta with 10% of the vote, and Alex Khalil with 4% of the vote. Fetterman did announce he was well on his way to a full recovery. And in the latest on the Republican side, David McCormick leading with 31% of the vote. Mehmet Oz trailing behind by just a couple thousands of votes with 31% of the vote as well. Closely behind them, Kathy Barnett with 24% of the vote. Trailing far behind this trifecta, Carla Sands at 6%. Turning back to the hotly contested trifecta, which is what made this race so interesting to watch. Mehmet Oz, who is actually not from Pennsylvania, is more famously known as Dr. Oz, and businessman David McCormick has spent more than $54 million on ads, setting a record for a Senate primary in the Commonwealth. But commentator Kathy Barnett, who campaigned with a shoestring budget, came in last week with a surge in the polls.
If they have been so reckless in the spending of their own money, what do you think they're going to do with your money?
I'm very proud of my roots, but here's the real truth. People care much more about what you stand for than where you're from.
Because we feel like the country is headed in the wrong direction.
Who shares their conservative values, who can win in November, and who's going to go on the job day one and know what to do.
Former President Donald Trump, who has endorsed Dr. Oz, expressed disapproval in Barnett, saying in a statement that she would never be able to win in November. This race has put a spotlight on Pennsylvania as Republicans try to gain a majority in the Senate. Currently, the U.S. Senate is split down the middle, 50 Republicans and 50 Democrats, as this PA race is one of several races across the country close enough for either party to gain a seat or two, giving them that majority. We will be closely watching the Democratic nominee John Fetterman and either Oz or McCormick at the end of this night, how their campaigns play out this summer. Live in the studio, Rhea Cha, 18 News.